guys. Welcome back to the first episode of the Jackal's Troopy build series. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the roof rust situation. Because if there's one thing I haven't seen about Troopy videos on YouTube, it's the roof rust situation. And Troopies are terrible for rusting in the roof. So hopefully I can help some people out. Stick around. So as you can see, this is an old piece of the roof that I've cut out. It was up here somewhere along the vehicle. But what you can see people do is they just silicone all along those rust bits. And that's what it does on the inside. It's just disgusting. But it doesn't just affect the actual gutter situation, it takes on the roof too. And what I've done to fix that is I've got some flat here, some flat metal. I think it's like 1.3 or 1.6 mil thick. I've cut out, measured the distance from where I've cut down to the bend and then further in again. I've put the bend in there by simply putting a G-clamp down on the bench and just grabbing a hammer and just belting it. It's come out pretty sweet, as you can see. I'm pretty happy with my work there. But I've got a lot to do, so let's get into it. So I've just realised that I've cut this piece too short. Oh, jeez. As you can see, the bend needs to be up there somewhere. And I'm not going to fill that gap in. Because this metal, you can't get too hot with the welder, otherwise it'll just buckle or just blow holes through it. So, I've got to start again. So what I've done here, geez, that's a bit sharp. I've basically cut out the piece that I need, put a line in where the bend needs to go, and yeah, fold her up. So I got this set up ready for to bend up this little roof support bracket bit. As you can see, this is how I've done it. I've just G-clamped it straight to the bench with this bit of angle on top to hopefully sort of sandwich it between this hard plate tabletop. And then I'm just going to grab a hammer. And just start belting it. Should be good. So I've got the bracket all held in place, all magnetised up, and I've just fucked it. No, we're good. So now I've got the bracket in place, held in with the magnets. Time to tack it up, or just weld it. I'm going along just doing little like spot welds the whole way along, and then I'll grind them back afterwards. So let's do it. So now I've got the support bracket all welded in. I've got to go along and play jigsaw puzzle with the car. Got to go along and cut out some templates for all these little holes that I got, these little bits, awkward bits. Put them onto the sheet metal, cut it out, trace it out first, and cut it out, put them back in place, hold it with a magnet, tack it up, finish welding it, grind it back, and keep going. So I've gone through and cut out a heap of templates out of cardboard for the roof. Drawn them out on the bloody sheet metal here. I'm going to start cutting them out. I've just realised that I haven't labelled any of them, so I'm going to really be playing jigsaw once I've cut them out, because I've got no idea where half of them go. So I'm going to have to go back along and see which ones go where. But yeah, bit of safety first, because we don't want another infection. So let's do it.
Artlist.io.
So I went ahead and cut out all those bits, found out where they went after quite some time playing jigsaws, held them into place with the magnet, tacked them up, welded them up, went along and welded the rest of this window, went along and spot welded the rest of it up, so she's ready to go. I had to cut this little piece out though, because it was on the piss, so it was shit, I didn't like it, so I've cut it out again. So I'll have to cut out another a bracket, little piece, and I'll label this one and weld it into place next time, because my gas bottle's just ran out on the welder. So that's me done for today. But next time, if you tune in, we'll do that back window there. We'll finish welding that up, and we'll knock out the rest of the welding on the structural side of things. So we're ready to start on the roof and the gutters. So stick around, you're in for a good one.